We start with the weekly chart. Just I want to give a quick update. This is the first time we analyze this chart AR, and this requested by one of the traders. By the way, as we can see, after the price tag the all-time high from the chart, we see the price drop quite a lot, almost tag the previous low. And now the question is, what's the next? Technically, we should expect the price to consolidate here for a longer time before we see the continuation if it follow the market. And by the way, at this point, we have to see the breakout of the stop. All right, because if the price could break the desktop, then we don't have any resistance. We have to look for the continuation. By the way, we want to see whether the price can break this correction from what we have, because we don't see much information yet, I mean, at this point. And if I move to 1 hour chart, similar explanation. By the way, we move to lower time frame. Based on forward chart, we see we get this sharp move following by this correction. We want to see how deep this correction can go, because whenever we see this kind of the sharp move, how about if it's followed by price continuing drop and retest the previous low? Okay, that's why if anyone wants to look for buy or for those trade, I mean, they should wait for the the correction trade setup before we take the next trade. Simply they cannot take the trade. And if anyone get the trade for buy within this move, right now they should book some profit. But if anyone wants to look for the next trade setup and they consider this is the correction, we don't want to see the breakout of the 13.8 following with 12.8. We don't want to see the breakout of this zone before we see the continuation. And as a short term, we can look for 20 and 23 in relative to what we have here. All right, this is the only things, only information from now we can give. But if we move to higher time frame, if we move to weekly chart, if the price could break somewhere around 19 or 20, then from there we can look for somewhere around 40 and 42. All right, this is what we can give from the chart, but at this point we have to wait and we see how this correction can form. We need to see whether the price can break this zone or not, which is somewhere between 20 and 23. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.